Constantinople was the capital city of the Roman, Byzantine, Latin, and Ottoman empires. It was re-inaugurated in 324 AD at ancient Byzantium as the new capital of the Roman Empire by Constantine the Great, after whom it was named, and dedicated on May 11, 330. In the 12th century, the city was the largest and wealthiest European city. Eventually, the Byzantine Empire in the east was reduced to just its capital and its environs, falling to the Ottoman Empire in 1453. Its current name is Istanbul, Turkey.
Here I am now, in one of the parks, in Turkey, Istanbul, a land known to be rich in historical backgrounds. And in here, in this very land I stand on, lies hundreds of mysteries unknown to most people.
What normal people usually see is the modern beauty of Istanbul. But what they do not see is the beauty that lies beneath it.
As his title and accolade implies, Constantine the Great was a king of great wisdom, power, and influence. He was known for the many influences he had made, not only in Constantinople, but also the whole world.
Constantine was the first emperor to adhere to Christianity. He issued an edict that protected Christians in the empire and converted to Christianity on his deathbed in 337. He called together many bishops for the Council of Nicaea, at which the exact nature of the Christian religion was defined. It is known today as the Nicene Creed.
But in every coin, there are two sides. Constantine's reign was characterized with despotic and absolute power. His personal extravagance, and the numerous sums he spent on public buildings and for the support of the church, left the empire in a dire financial position.
Yet his victories, achievements, and influences were the ones which were recognized most, for they were not only found in Turkey, but also in the whole world.
So that leaves us wondering,
was Constantine a good emperor
or a bad one? In order for us to truly determine whether Constantine was a good emperor or a bad one, we had to interview great personalities all over the world. Researchers, professors, people who study the life of Constantine, people who understand what he did and the reasons why he did all those things. Watch our interviews.
So, tell us about your opinion on Constantine.
Well, for me, Constantine was a very bad leader. As a lawmaker, Constantine was terribly severe. Edicts were passed around the area to ensure that all sons must follow the professions of their own fathers. Not only this was terrible to the people and also to the sons who want to pursue another career, it created widespread fear and harmful effects in the families. Also, his taxation reforms created extreme hardship. City dwellers were obliged to pay in gold, silver, or bronze coins in a form of chrysagarion. To pay a tax was levied every 4 years, beating and torturing many people around the area.
After our interview with Dr. Alvin Olson, we then headed to England.
Constantine was sent to the eastern court of Diocletian being the eastern emperor. When Maxentius, the western emperor, died, Constantius, Constantine's father, inherited the throne because he married Maxentius' daughter. A while later, Constantine inherited the western emperor's throne, being the son of Constantius. That's how he became the emperor of the Western Empire. 12 years later, Constantine later gained the power of the Eastern Empire, and through wars he was able to see the Holy Cross as a symbol.
Buen día, mi nombre es Sister Melodia España from the Universidad de Madrid. Its first centuries, the Church went through unimaginable persecution from the Roman Empire, though all the time growing and spreading. So imagine what an extraordinary turn of events it was when the Roman Emperor himself became a Christian. Within one person's lifetime, the empire went from the most savage of its several persecutions of Christians to embracing Christianity.
So, why did Constantine choose Christianity?
It is because of the wicked magical enchantments so diligently practiced by the tyrant, Maxentius, who was in control of Rome. Constantine was convinced that he needed more powerful aid than his military forces could give him. So he sought the help of God. He believed arms and soldiery less important than the help of the power of the invincible and unshakable God. So he considered which God he could rely on for protection and help. It occurred to him that of the many emperors who had preceded him, those who had put their hopes in a multitude of God and served them with sacrifices and offerings had been deceived by flattering predictions and oracles promising prosperity, and come to a bad end without one of their gods warning them of the impending wrath of heaven.
Constantine credited his victory over Maxentius at the Milvian Bridge because of holy intervention. Constantine claimed to have had a vision on the way to Rome during the night before battle. In this dream, he supposedly saw the Chi-Rho, the symbol of Christ, shining above the sun. Seeing this as a divine sign, it is said that Constantine had his soldiers paint the symbol on their shields. Following this, Constantine went on to defeat the numerically stronger army of Maxentius at the battle at the Milvian Bridge. Constantine's opponent, Maxentius, together with thousands of his soldiers, drowned as the bridge of boats his force was retreating over collapsed. Constantine saw this victory as directly related to the vision he had the night before. Henceforth, Constantine saw himself as an emperor of the Christian people.
So, was Constantine good or bad?
His taxations was very harsh. Under Constantine, any girl who ran away from her man weren't allowed.
Hello, I am Melody. Dia. Buen día, el nombre de...
Men nombre.
Mi nombre. Buen día, mi nombre. Ay.
Sister.
Okay. Buen día, mi nombre es Universidad de Melodía from España of Universidad de Madrid.
Professor of Eastern